I am S.Venkateswarlu, Faculty of Mechanical Engineering Department, JNTUACEA College of Engineering. Today my topic is mission tools. A mission tool is a non-portable, power-operated, and reasonable valued device or system of device in which energy is extended to produce jobs of desired size, shape, and surface finish by removing excess material from the performed blanks in the form of chips. With the help of cutting tool, moved past the work surfaces. Next, the function of machining tools. The hold the job and hold the cutting tools, move one or both of these, providing feeding for motion for one of these. So next, classification of mission tools. So according to the field of applications, according to the accuracy, according to the weight, according to the type of processing of operations. So according to the field of applications, general purpose mission tools and single purpose mission tools and limited purpose mission tools and production missions and specialized mission tools and next special mission tools according to the accuracy, normal accuracy or high accuracy, according to the weight, lightweight, heavy weight and medium weight. So next, according to the type of processing of operations, lathe missions and drilling and boring missions and planer, shaper, slaughter and broaching missions, milling missions, grinding and micro finishing missions, gear and thread cutting missions. These are all according to the position of operations. Next, general purpose mission tools. Great variety of machining operations. So employed chiefly in piece and small lot production and for repair works. For examples, plane turning lathe, milling missions, drilling missions, and grinding missions. So single purpose machining tools designed to perform a single definite machining operation. And next, for examples, thread cutting machining, broaching machining, and gear shaping machining, hobbing machining. These are all single purpose machine tools. Next, limited purpose machine tools capable of a narrow range of operations on a wide variety of workpieces. For example, automatic cutting of machines. Next, production machine tools that is used in batch and mass production and feature high power and rigidity. These machines tools include multi-tool lathes, single and multi-spindle lathe, automatic lathes, and semi-automatic lathes, and plane in type milling machines, thread rolling machines, NC machines. Specialized mission tools used for machining articles similar in shape but different in size. Allow the machining of several surfaces in different planes. So they are readily change over from one job to another, and this is done by mounting additional unit heads. The positioning them at an angle to horizontal or vertical planes used in lots to lot productions. This is a special machining tools. Next, lightweight missions up to 1 ton, medium to weight up to 10 tons, heavy that is a weight over 10 tons, large size that is the 10 to 30 tons, heavy size that is the 30 to 100 tons, extra size over 100 tons. Next, lathe mission. A lathe is the father of all mission tools. So, lathe is a particular type of mission tool in which the work is held on rotating against a suitable cutting tool for the purpose of producing surface of revolution in any material. So, function of lathe. The main function of lathe is to remove metal from a piece of work to give the required shape and size in the form of chips. So the main types of lathes. So speed lathe, engine lathe. So speed lathe, woodworking and centering, polishing, Next, spinning lathes. So these are all speed lathes. Next, engine lathes, belt drive, individual motor drive, gear drive. These are all engine lathes. Next, bench lathe, tool room lathe, capstan turret lathe, automatic lathe, special purpose lathes. So wheel lathe, gap bed lathe, T lathe, duplicating lathes. So these are all types of lathes. Next, speed lathe is simple in operation. It consists of a bed, headstock, tailstock, and tool post mounted on a adjustable slide. So there is no feed box, so lead screw or carriage. This is mounted on the adjustable slide and is fed into work purely by hand control only. So spindle speeds usually range from 1200 to 3600 rpm. Depth of the cut and thickness of the chip is very small. Headstock construction is very simple and only 2 or 3 spindle speeds are available. So cutting force is minimum. This is the speed lathes. Next, woodworking lathe, the oldest variety. So all other varieties are in the woodworking lathe. Woodworking lathe, it is very simplest. Centering lathes, engine lathes. So here, centering lathe, a centering lathe is a dual head machine where the work remains fixed and the head move towards the workpiece and the machine a center drill hole into each end. The resulting the workpiece may then be used between centers in other operations. So engine lathes, this is most widely used lathes in the workshops, industries. Earlier lathes were driven by steam engines. Headstock is much more that is robust in the construction. So consists of additional mission mechanism for driving the lathe spindle at a multi speeds. Can feed the cutting tool in both directions. Next, belt drive receives is its power from overfeed head line shaft. So this is the belt drives. It is equipped with a step one another more back gears. So it is belt gears, V type belts, flat type belts. They are using the driving mechanism. So include individual motor drives. So that is individual motors means it is receives its power from an individual motors. So it is depending upon operations. So gear heads so receives its power from the constant speed motor. Speed changing or obtained by shifting various gears located in the headstock. So this is a gear head lathes. So this is main headstock spindle. It is depending upon gears and belt drives and gear drives mechanisms. Next, bench lathe. So small lathe usually mounted on bench. Only difference being in the size used for small and precision work. This is a bench lathe. Tool room lathe. The more accurate than the engine lathe. Spindle speeds ranging from a very low to quite high speed up to 2500 rpm. This is equipped with a chuck, taper, turning attachments, draw in collects attachments, threads, that is chasing dial, that is a relieving attachment, study and follow rest and pump for coolant extra. Next, capstan turret lathe. These are developed of engine lathes used for production works. Tailstock is replaced by hexagonal turret head. So several different types of operations can be done on a workpiece without resetting of work or tool. So no number of identical parts can be produced in the minimum time. Automatic lathes. So automatic lathe, long pieces can be fed through the headstock. These are similar to turret lathe operations, so but with the cutting tools operated by a set cams used mostly in screw production. That is why it is most frequently so called automatic screw machines. These are all sometimes called Swiss missions. Okay, these are of two types: single, multi. Single means that is single screw missions, that is one tool cuts at each time, and multi spindles screw missions, that is a 4 to 6 tools cuts at a time at the same time. This is a multi and single types of